Hello everyone. Today's date is Thursday, July 15th, 2021, 5:34 p.m., 86 Fahrenheit, 30 Celsius. And I'm taking a walk to Rex, Georgia. In particular, the Rex Mill. I'm going to show you how to navigate there via walking and the directions that Google Maps gave me. So I have to be careful because this is a 2-lane highway and there's not particularly any walking space. So I'm gonna go ahead and record it and see how this goes. I actually cycled this route back in 2017 when I was cycling to Decatur, Georgia. That's another video I have to make, but I have to get my external hard drive from back then where I uploaded it or sunk it to. Or moved it to, rather. I'm just going to go ahead and walk through this way until the street a little. Show you over here. So over here we have Rubens Antiques and Collectibles. Let's see what they have here. Marvin Gaye. Awesome. It's pretty nice. Little sitting area right over here. It's a bit used, but still. We have the hobby shop. Hi. The hobby shop. Radio controlled cars, planes, boats, and trains. It's pretty nice inside there. I went there many years ago. We have an auto shop over here. Engine repairs, brakes, tune-ups, oil change, etc. Can't tell what the sign says, but... Okay, Frank's Automotive Inc., your auto and tire center. And American Stone Company. The sign just says Rican though. As you can see, before I continue my walk, I'll just go ahead and show some of this. It's pretty nice over here. They have a little water fountain area where they used to. I'm not sure if they still have it. I walked back here in 2016 and they had a water fountain over here, so they do still have it. There you go. There you go. Very nice. The floor has definitely grown since I've been over here a few years ago. It's grown by a few years and it looks even more mystical than it did even in 2016, obviously, 5 years ago. A bit of relaxation. Let's continue our walk. So, yeah, I wanted to get over to the Rex Mill to go get some footage over there at 120 FPS. I think it would look really nice. Based on what I saw on Google Maps, it's not really that abandoned. Still kind of upkept, but still looks pretty decent. So I assume in 2021 it shouldn't be that much different. It's only the route getting there. It's a little bit not recommended, I'll say. We have a gun range over here. I also went in there many years ago by now. But it's a military, Army, Navy store, hunting and archery. They buy guns and ammo. The Stockbridge Army Navy store. It's pretty nice in there. This part's a bit sketchy, but I'll just show you how to sort of navigate through it. Alright, I have a car coming. Right. These cars are definitely going to pass by this branch. So I barely have any walking space. Right. As you can see, it's not so even walking over here. There's a lot of tall grass and basically it's hilly. It's not even at all. But you have to walk against the traffic so they can see you. And this kind of road, as opposed to the ones with the sidewalk, you don't have to do this. Barely any walking room over here, rather. It's only maybe about 1.5 feet. The car is kind of going, thank you. It's kind of going over into the right-hand lane. The right-hand shoulder lane a bit too much. The other guy. Let me show you my new walking shoes when I get to that entrance over there. I'm going to show you my new walking shoes I have on, everyone. I've already worn a lot, or worn out my Reeboks a little bit. Not too much though, but I've already worn my Reeboks a lot. So I wanted to show you the new shoes I have on today. Once again, because I've worn my Reeboks a lot. This guy's zipping, dude. They really need to build a sidewalk over here to make it more accessible for pedestrians to get to the other side of town. But as you already know, in suburban places, it's really car friendly. It's not focused on pedestrians too much. Let me show you my shoes. Here are my shoes, everyone. These are Athletic Works. They are men's 11, and they were only $10 at Walmart. $9.98 at Walmart plus tax. But they are Athletic Works sneakers. I think they look pretty nice. I like the form of them. The form of these are awesome. They look really sporty and they're very comfortable, but they're a little flat in my opinion. And they're not as tall, obviously, as the Reeboks, but still pretty good. Alright, so there goes one of the main segments of the walk, as if the last part wasn't. We're passing by the 𝐒𝐮𝐞 Plaza, where they have Auto Tech Customs, bookend, comics, cards, and gaming, graphics by 𝐬𝐻 Inc. Let's see what else. Saloon, Rogue Hairstyle, Saloon, or yeah. Saloon, Salon. Salon, Rogue Hairstyle. There you go. Saloon, Rogue. Depends on how you want to pronounce it. We're getting some smiles. Here they have a beauty supply, a tanning booth. I'm assuming they just named it Tan. J&B thrift and consignment, hair braiding, like Action Kid said, and I'm gonna say it too, and I give them a lot of credit for braiding all that kind of hair. It takes a lot of work. So once again, you know, I commend them for doing that. It takes a lot of work. Thank them a lot for doing that. Okay, so I'll let you know which street this is coming up. Of cars over here. This must be another oh, it's a carpet outlet. It looks like another kind of auto shop. Is that a dog over there, or is that a wolf? It's a big dog if it is a dog. Wow, it's pretty healthy and huge. Nice. It's not a pit bull, but it's still a healthy dog, dude. At least from over in this angle. Just on a side note, now that it's after that time period, I'll say, there is a lot of mask litter going on. I knew that was going to happen in the future, but that's exactly what happened. And that's exactly what's happening. There's a lot of mask litter. People will just throw their masks to the side of the road, and even good ones too. So we're approaching Valley Hill Road. Unlike Hill Valley from Back to the Future, this one's Valley Hill. It's reversed. So, we cross this intersection. There we go. Tall grass. Right. As you see, this road is mainly car friendly. It's not recommended at all for pedestrians. But this is the only route I can take to go to Rex, Georgia, which is basically up the street. This is State Road 42, everyone, in Valley Hill Road. They need to cut down the grass and build sidewalks. I understand the whole car-friendly thing, but there are pedestrians in this area, and this is not safe at all. It's a walk. Rex, Georgia, everyone. Just for a side note, it's in Clayton County. I think we're at the very tip of Henry County right now. Let me show you the view behind me. This is pretty amazing too. Look at all that nature, everyone. So if you're wanting to know about my hairstyle, I have it out. I have a short to medium-sized afro. I wear my hair natural now. I've grown it for a few years. I actually started growing it again in 2015. I had it cut down. And now I have my hair in an afro. But you may see me walking, maybe buying some, you may see me walking by in windows. Maybe have shops. But the last premiere stream I did, they thought I was wearing a hat. I was laughing so hard, they thought I was wearing a hat. I was laughing so hard. That was perfect. That was a perfect comment too. But I have my hair in a medium-sized afro. This is a long stop. Even traffic build up over there now, and this is a pretty, usually a low traffic area. There we go. All right. This is the Liberty Baptist Church. Sometimes I would come over here and during my cycling days and get some water and then keep riding. I'd stop in the parking lot and leave. Right, so that road up ahead, we're going to take that road and go to the right and keep going. I would have kept walking the other side because I think it would be safer, but not really, because I'd have to cross back over and go on that road anyway. They have some loud cars over here. Very loud. Thank you, we got all the way over from me. Shout out to him, to her. Thank you. It's actually not that hot out here, but it's still pretty warm, especially with the sun on me. Nice truck. I'm gonna show you the cars, everyone. I might as well, right? Got some shadows coming up, thankfully. That sun is right on me, guys. Some dead mouse. is nice over here, everyone. That's a nice creek. I have to commend those drivers who slowed down for me over here. Thank you so much. Let me show you across over here at these, this home rather. It's very nice. I like the landscape. I like the trees. I like, especially emerging out of the trees over there, how it looked. It's very scenic. So there's a lot of room on that lot. So that's nice. Power cable median that's no longer used. That looks absolutely picturesque, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of this. Into the grass here, away from the cars. There you go. Is that easy? Let's keep it going. I'm not sure if it's the shoe pad on the inside of my sneaker. But it feels like it's bending a little bit. To Old Macon Road, right over here. Old Macon Road and State Road 42. But before I continue, I'm going to check my right sneaker and make sure everything's going good. Over here, see what's going on. I think the shoe pad is bent a little bit or creased. 1 second. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, the shoe pad had come a lot into the instep. The shoe pad had come further into the shoe. People use this little shortcut, I see. I wore these sneakers too because my Reeboks are starting to get pretty worn and it was starting to squeak a little bit during my last walk. This is pretty hilly over here. It's a nice nature scene. Got some sort of cemetery over here. Jeez. Church over here too. It's part of the church, that cemetery, and around this area. So hilly, look at that. I love the landscaping though. This is the Rocky Mount Baptist Church. And the Rocky Mount Baptist Church Cemetery, founded all the way back in 1853. Very historic. It was founded in the mid-1800s, everyone. We're actually already in Rex, Georgia, according to the sign. So here it is, we're already in Clayton County, in the town of Rex. This is a very thin road, and it's also a blind driveway. The nature scene is beautiful, however. Hope they can be able to see me up this hill. It's really made for one car, not two. These are nice too. Nice. It's so quiet over here. They have their own garden. This is beautiful. Beautiful, guys. They sell fine ripe tomatoes, pole beans, watermelons, onions, cucumbers, zucchinis, squash, peppers, okra, radish, boiled peanuts. It's pretty nice. Rex, Georgia, everyone. It's located in a really nice section. All right. It's really nice over here. I have to say, walking in these shoes I'm walking in right now, these Athletic Works, I can tell that they're only $10, and I like my Reeboks better. But I wanted quieter shoes, like I mentioned earlier, because Those shoes had started to squeak too much. Guess they're starting to get worn in. I may still wear them though if I want to go somewhere quicker. I love the homes over here, everyone. They're so scenic. The trees and architecture. They have huge lots. It kind of reminds me of, I have to say it, Action Kids walks on Long Island. That's similar. But this lot is huge. This is a huge lot. That's bigger than, or just about as big as my Henry County, Georgia walk I did back in February 21st, 2021. Also known as 2/21/2021 on the MMDD quadruple Y calendar format. Got some dogs over here. Cool. Somewhere over there. This lot's fancy. He has a lot in his yard, but okay. Private property, so we're about to be able to merge into the right lane and go over to Rex, the little town area, also known as Rex Mill. This is absolutely amazing, everyone. I think this deserves another picture. Beautiful. Old Macon Highway, and I think this is the street, Homestead Road. Look at this over here too. They're probably going to cut the grass over here shortly, but it still looks really scenic nonetheless. Right, Homestead Road. Here we go. A lot of these homes were probably built during the early to mid 20th century, with probably a few in the 1800s. They need to wash off the panels, but otherwise it's a pretty nice house as well. They just need to remodel it a little bit. We're passing Cumberland Drive. We're entering Henry County again. Hi guys. Oh. Comment the dog emoji in the comment section, everyone. Hi. Hi. Oh. Say hi everyone to the dog. Okay, follow me. really like how she's talking to her dogs, but so was the other woman going back that way when I was walking over from there. She wasn't so friendly either to her dogs either. Have to treat your animals with respect, you know, they're souls too. But the smaller one to me was really cute. But these homes have really big lots. Really big lots. Alright, so this road is going to curve a little. So this is the road I'm supposed to be taking everyone into Rex. Look at that house lot too. That looks really pretty. That one's a little abandoned, but I'm not sure for what reason, but looks like someone's still living in it. Nice car. Yeah, I'd get these sneakers I'm wearing right now for this kind of walk a 6 out of 10. They're not really too comfortable. They're comfortable enough to go on a short walk, maybe to the store, but they're $10. And it feels like it's $10, I'll say. It is a steal, but for long-term walking, or longer walking rather, you've got to get better sneakers than this. But I mean, you can wear them if you want, just to get started. But you need better insoles, is what I meant to say earlier, insoles, for lack of better words from earlier. So I was trying to figure out the right word to say, insoles, guys. I'm busy multitasking, watching the environment, making sure the camera is stable enough, you know, so. But the insole of the right sneaker had slid in so much. And so that was a negative for me. We're now passing Cheryl's Cove on Cheryl Court and Homestead Road. They have nice homes over here. I think it's a little bit of a better setup being in a community like this, as opposed to some of those other homes that we just passed, in my opinion. Let me get on the outer part of the road here so they can see me coming. Thank you, sir, or ma'am. I like the fencing going on here and the stonework. It's very nice. Oh wow, we got a home coming up, everyone. This is beautiful. I remember they were building it in 2017 when I cycled over here. I'll get around to making that video as soon as I can find my 2017 external hard drive that I moved it to. Now, go ahead and publish that video. I recorded it back then at 240 FPS. I'm almost walking to the tempo of whatever song he was playing. That's another thing about these shoes. They're flatter, like I said, of the Reeboks, than the Reeboks rather. So I can't really get as much speed in as I could in the Reeboks, but I'm not going to complain anymore. It's fine, because we're almost there anyway, pretty much. It's so scenic though, walking. These homes have a lot of lot space as well. There's some single lot homes over here. We're passing the Southern Magnolia Lane. And you can't really tell what it's saying though, but it's the Homestead Place community. Homestead Place. You can't really tell what it's saying because the plants have overgrown the sign there a little. The ones in front of it, not the actual sign itself. You have a pretty decently built home over here as well. Alright, I'm gonna go back over across the street. You can get a better look at this home. Okay. That's a really rusty no dumping sign. It's very abandoned. They need to replace it. It's a really big lot with a typical countryside fence and a country-sized lot. That is huge. Huge, everyone. We've got a home over here. Neatly trimmed. Very neatly trimmed bushes with a pretty sizable lot as well, to be honest. 7182. This lot is huge. So, speaking of homes and realty, we have Darlena Borders of the Quotius Reality. Let me be your realtor. So on this coming parking lot, because this is going to be really annoying on my left sneaker now, I'm going to have to pull up my sock or adjust my shoe or something, because it feels like it's digging into the back of my upper heel. It's not comfortable at all. Alright, so let me take the power bank off and get this adjusted. Oops. So, yeah, like I said, I'd get these shoes only a 6 out of 10. They're not comfortable for those kind of walks. But then again, I don't expect them to be that comfortable for only $10 initially, so. Alright, so I got that fixed. Alright. Let's keep walking. We're going back into Clayton County. I remember this Sunset Park. Passing these Sunset Park homes. The Sunset Park home community. Let me walk over here. There's no crosswalk or anything at all, so. Here we go, the Sunset Park community of small homes. It's pretty nice. Oops. Got this in my shoe. These are sunglasses. Put this over here. All right, Sunset Park homes. Once again, everyone. Is that a Clayton County sign too in the communities? They have a Clayton County sign over there. What the heck? Let me go over here too and show you this. On the Horizon Circuit. On Horizon Circuit in McClendon Way. McClendon Way. That cul-de-sac belongs to Clayton County. Look at that. It's interesting. But right now we're in Henry County. That's really interesting, guys. Anyway, let's keep walking. Take it from me, everyone. So if you're shopping for walking shoes, you really have to put money into it. You can't just get a pair of quote-unquote walking shoes and think that you're good. I mean, you can do it, but it's not going to be comfortable. So now we are crossing into Clayton County. I'm going to go to the left so they can see me, and also show this beautiful sized lot. Do horses go here or something? Is this a horse ranch? It's huge. If it is, you know, it's beautiful. All right, so, yep. Slow your horse down. Or is that a unicorn? What is... Looks like slow your unicorn down almost. Yep, this property is protected by video surveillance. I should probably say hi to them. Hi guys, you're on YouTube. I'm just showcasing Rex, Georgia today. That's a pretty new house as well, but it was built 4 years ago. Someone was already moving into it, but they were still building it. I have a lot of room over here, guys. Oh man, Clayton County is a little bit better with their 2-lane roads than Henry County so far. If this is really the gist of it, Clayton County is doing a lot better organizing their 2-lane roads. But then again, Henry County, they do have some wide lane 2-lane roads like that to allow the pedestrians to walk through there. Me, I'm walking on the concrete because there are no cars really over here. Not really, so here goes the swamp over here, everyone. Let me show you this. This is gorgeous. Look at that swamp. So tranquil. So tranquil. So we're almost in the Rexmell town area. Just as predicted, the walk is about an hour and 14 minutes long. I think we're about an hour into our walk right about now. I've done about my watch isn't really okay, well, let me get it out on my phone. I have a few different step counters going on, tracking my steps. I use Sweatcoin now, where you get credits for walking. You can get rewards for it, so it's not a sponsored shout out at all. I just use it. Sweatcoin. So I've done 7,290 steps. 7,290 steps. These are more classic homes. They're pretty much remodeled. Beautiful. Really nice. This is so cozy and well hidden. So this house right here and how the light is shining on the trees. This is gorgeous. Gets a B plus in my opinion, or an A minus. If I were to give it a rating. It's just nice though. So this train track coming up is the same train track we'll be seeing in the town area. The Rex Mill little cute village. It's the same track. Sounds like we've got a creek going on here too. Somewhere over there. It's amazing. Nice. Look at the leaves over here, everyone. These are some really nice leaves going on. All right. Here's a railroad crossing. This is a nice train spot too. So I'm gonna take two pictures. So I'm gonna take this one first, let that car go by, and take the other side. Don't want the sky blown out too much, so I'll just focus it on there, then edit it on Instagram. This is beautiful too. All right. This is also nice too. Beautiful. Gotta love trains, everyone. Trains are awesome. Trains, whether they're subways, freight trains, they help the world get by. This is a blind spot. I think I should probably go this side. Play it smart. Because no car would be able to see me there. So. I'm going to include my 120 FPS clip into the Premiere stream and walk back. This is beautiful over here. There's a lot of litter over here though, however. There's a lot of litter. They've got a couch over here they just threw to the side of the road. You can hear their backyards across the train tracks. Hear them doing whatever. Is that a chipmunk or is that a squirrel? Wow, that looked like a chipmunk. Oh, wow, guys, look at this. This is a lake. Wow, this is beautiful. I hope you guys can see this, but I remember cycling here back in 2017, once again, and I passed through here, but man, this is beautiful with the plants on the waterscape like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get a picture. Holy cow. Ooh, that's a steep step down, everyone. It looks solid enough, so fly almost flew into my eyes. There you go. Smells interesting. It smells like barbecue and water. Honestly, this is amazing though. This is beautiful. I think my watchers, Rebecca, Mary Reed, would find this amazing and picturesque. And, yeah, this is amazing. Got a little swamp area next to the train tracks. All right. Okay, we got a really good view over here, so I'm going to take a picture over here and post this to Instagram, everyone. Please follow my Instagram if someone can get me the Instagram link for POVHFR in the chat room, unless I do it myself. That's where these pictures will be going. Nice. Holy. Wow. It's amazing. You can fish in here, of course. Fishing. It's nice. This is a little pond area or lake area of Monroe Road. It's a much better shot. Oh, nice. Was that a little duck? $3 per person honor system. Please pay before fishing. All right. This is another area I'm definitely going to take for Instagram. Wow. Just enjoy this view, everyone, real quick. So we go continue walking. Monroe Road and Homestead Road. All right. Oh, that is so nice. You have a little bumblebee pollinating the flowers here. That was awesome. Getting the pollen from the flowers. We are almost there, everyone. We're near the Rex Mill area. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. This is an amazing walk. Even though my feet aren't really too comfortable, I'm still enjoying the walk itself. It's amazing. We're passing the Homestead Circuit. Homestead Circle. Homestead Circle. There you go. I remember this hill. Yeah, this is a steep little hill. Cycling up it is no joke. You have to already get enough speed to go up the hill. Crossover again. I've done a lot of crossing over, guys, but on this road you really have to. There's really no other choice. You have to make sure the traffic sees you. If there are any cars at all, you have to make sure the driver sees you. But there you go. Let's give it a shot for this hill, shall we? And holy cow, beyond the hill, everyone, there is the bridge before Rex Mill. We have made it, everyone. I'm gonna shoot my 120 FPS walk after I get into the little village and walk back. Another fly flew right into my right eye. It's nature for you, everyone. All right, got it out of my eye. My eyes sort of irritated from it and the sweat, but there you go. Back into the sun we go. Let's see, what do we got over here? GP Automotive, diagnostic testing, another tire repair, an oil change, little building. Can really barely read the sign here. Can barely read it. I can tell the wheel alignment was $60, or is $60, I guess. So they constructed this bridge a long time ago by now, everyone. It was new to me when I saw it in 2008 and 9 being constructed. But obviously that's 12, 13 years ago by now. So this bridge is about the same age roughly as the one in Stockbridge, the town area. So, but there you go. It's so weird to, you know, visit a bridge you saw under construction years after and it looks like it's always been here. Still looks new-ish. It's aged, you know, pretty well. But it's got vines already growing on it. By 2021. It's got a rain mark or water damage on it. That is quite the view though, however. Let me get that too. Here we go. Amazing. Got some disgusting pizza, but got the Rex Circle and the Mill Walk. So we're gonna go through the Mill Walk. This used to be the road that you would have to take to get to where this bridge is taking you nowadays, by now for over a decade. We've got a really old home over here. This walk is about to get fun, everyone. So we got a really old building here, 1800 style. It's around the same age as some of the brownstones in New York. Okay. So when I stop, I'm taking, you know, pictures of it. All right. Crossing the train tracks. Beautiful. So I'll film at 120 FPS coming up, coming back, and then switch it back to 60. And I'll show it to you guys on the premiere, and I'll go ahead and make the 120 FPS, as you already know, separate, since this is a 60 FPS video. And also since YouTube still does not allow 120 FPS uploads, but you have to make it work somehow, so this is how I'm making it work. The bridge is technically closed, but even if it is closed, let me see. Let me go up closer to it, because that was the sign that was there in, I think, 2020. So this area really needs repair. No one ever really visits here anymore. So I'm glad I have come over here. I'm glad I have come over here and record it, so you guys can see it if you're around this area. Here's Rex Mill. This should be turned into a park, you know. But this is pretty much how it was left in 2008 and 2009 when I was over here. We'd be riding over this bridge, and they had to close it down because there was too much traffic. That's the reason they built this overpass that way. But it's been abandoned. I don't know, man. It's been abandoned by now for a few years. I'm not sure if it's been abandoned for 12, but we'll see. Oh wow, look at that white duck over there. That white goose. Alright, they need to repair this bridge a little, but here you go. Well, let me do my 120 FPS segment anyway. Be right back. Alright, so I recorded that. I've got handy with me my cooler. And so I got a setup where I got this bag, I think in 2020, from the Southern Community Bank. But it was a random bag given to me. I have an ice cooler in here I brought from Kroger. Freeze pack, a reusable ice substitute. Keeps your cooler content cold for hours. Cold as ice without the icy mess. And so I have with me a Powerade and Kroger purified drinking water. So I'm gonna have the Powerade and probably the water as I go back. It's not really that cold though, but it's still good. It's cold enough. It's still better than having some warm Powerade. I'm also gonna have my backpack today. I'm gonna have this, the private selection carne asada beef jerky with citrus, cilantro, and jalapeno kick, and the jalapeno kick. So let's try this out. I'll let you know if it's good, because I had this before, but I'll reveal it to you guys today. Here's how it looks. Oh wow, that's really good. It's good. Really good. I love the flavor. Oh, it's really good. That is the Kroger private selection. I totally recommend it. And I've actually had it before, but it seems like it tastes better right now than when I had it before. All right. Melvina Shields, 1844 to 1938. This memorial is dedicated to the remarkable life of Melvina Mattie Shields McGruder. She was born a slave in South Carolina in 1844. At age 6, she was brought to the nearby Shields farm in what is now known, or in what is now Rex, Clayton County, Georgia. Her family would endure a 5-generation journey that began in oppression and would lead to her descent to become First Lady of the United States of America, Michelle Obama. There is a story of hope. Melvina Mattie Shields McGruder is buried in Kingston, Bartow County, Georgia. And here's a plaque near the Rex Circle and the Mill Walk and Homestead Road. So once again, this memorial is near Rex Circle, Mill Walk, and Homestead Road. Fascinating. I was having some beef jerky while I was reading that. But yeah, if you want to come over here, once again everyone, that plaque is near Rex Circle, Mill Walk, and Homestead Road. So they need to repair that area and make it into a park and attract visitors over here, and I think they would do pretty well. I'm not sure how the money is going with that, but not so sure. There was a truck, however, that came through over here So there are some people over here still. Even the bridge now is starting to get a little old too, as you see, with the weeds growing in the concrete that was once fresh. Someone was feasting on Papa John's once again and left the pizza there to age, and it's not aged pizza, but ugh. We should have some New York style pizza, not aged Papa John's pizza by the side of a bridge. But look at this scenery over here. I mean, I tell you, this is beautiful over here. But yeah, I'm gonna continue our walk back now on the 2-lane roads and back on the State Road 42, Henry Boulevard, which also is Georgia 23 as well. JP Auto is expanding, relocating to 1055 Clark Drive, Element, Georgia 30294. Okay. But that was an awesome plaque, guys, back there with Michelle Obama. Very nice. It's pretty historical. Alright, so we're just gonna go back to Stockbridge and past the lake again and all the other spots I showed you walking. So I'm just gonna basically, I guess, keep quiet mostly and just show you the scenery and enjoy the video. Let me get my power bank before I continue. It's a lot of work being a YouTuber, especially doing these walking stream setups. Thanks to Action Kid, he's helped me so much with getting the proper equipment to make these walks possible. So thank you, Action Kid. He's a very good friend of mine who is in New York. If you're not familiar with Action Kid, he stays in New York. He's from Queens, and he has helped me a lot. Let me rebalance the gimbal. Pardon the view. There you go. Now we're good. All right. Overall, the whole walk was pretty nice. The scenery was pretty awesome. Rex Mill, however, was pretty abandoned. We need to pour life into it and make it a park, and maybe tear some of those other buildings down. Maybe it would be a nice park for kids to play in, to go grill out at. But that's how it looks right now in 2021, 13 years after I went over here in 2008 at the age of 12. So, and I only passed through at 12. I was riding with someone else. I was taking swimming lessons and I passed through that area, and now it's abandoned. So, and even the bridge that supports the new road isn't so new anymore. It's over 10 years old. As a matter of fact, it's like 12 to 13 years old. That bridge is my age when I rode through here. It's the same age, or around the same age. I think a little older. It's about 13 years old, so I was 12 when I came through here. It's wild, right? I'll be turning 25 later on this month, so it's pretty fascinating with time. And it is now the year 2021 AD. We have no flying cars yet. Get this, we don't even have self-driving cars yet. All we get is sleeker designs with thin car lights. Some of them look really ugly, and louder motors than some of the other cars. How about it? Happy 2021 AD, everyone. I know it's a little bit too late for the New Year reference, but okay, there goes a slightly more futuristic car. Compared to 2008, it's a little sci-fi, I guess. It's a smooth design. It's the car of 2021 AD. Alright, so now we're passing Minnow Road and Homestead Road again, where they have this beautiful fishing pond over here. It's huge. It's huge. $3 per person. Honor system, please pay before fishing. We got some interesting, cool little animals over here. Some ducks or geese. Not sure what species they were, but it's awesome. All right. I give that scenery of Rexmill Road it could be higher than that, but I give it a 7 out of 10. It's okay. It could be a lot better, you know. Even in 2008, going back, it was an okay-ish area. It was pretty scenic though, but you know, if you want to make it more scenic, you really still can. Now it's abandoned a little, you know, it's a little sad, but still, it wasn't too scenic. It was still scenic enough though. Look at this. This is like some sort of magical leprechaun kind of vibe going on. Look at the stems here. Look at this. It's beautiful. Should have walked over here on St. Patrick's Day, not July 15th. If I had known that. Yeah, that beef jerky was absolutely delicious. The carne asada, Americanizing it. The Spanish way to say it is carne asada. It's really good. Really good beef jerky. And I was trying to read the sign. Finishing up my beef jerky. It's so good though. I know I keep saying it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. But it really is. Well worth the $5. And that cooler that I have was randomly found too. That was not done on purpose at all. So I'm really appreciative of that, to keep my drinks cool and my perhaps food cool. It was a nice temperature too. It wasn't too cold, but it was still nice. Is that the chipmunk from earlier? So it's about an hour and 15 minutes walking back as well. So we've already been walking, coming back maybe about 15 minutes. So we got about another 65 minutes before we get back to the area where I began. And man, they need to do some work. There are no sidewalks at all. It's easy to get hit. You really have to play it smart and play it wise. You have to make sure cars can see you. You have to make sure the cars can see you. There we go. We're passing by the railroad tracks again, the same ones in Rex Mill. This is pretty dreamy looking over here, in my opinion. Wouldn't you say? I did a time check. It's 7:10 p.m. right now. We're sitting at about 84 degrees Fahrenheit over here, 29 Celsius. You can tell it's cooled down slightly, but not much. And over here it's probably even cooler, maybe 83. It's not too hot. It's still pretty hot though. If it's not 84 degrees Fahrenheit, it's 85, or just about 29.5 degrees Celsius. Beautiful over here. You know what, everyone? I'm going to go ahead and record over here at 120 FPS. I think this is another cool spot to record at 120p video frame rate resolution, by the way. 120p is another way to say frame rate. 120 FPS, like 60p. So I'm going to go ahead and record this at 120p, everyone. Okay, let's keep walking. I had some more of my beef jerky and Powerade. We're now leaving Clayton County and cross over here again. I'll probably be doing this a few times so that the cars can see me. Yeah, on this particular walk I had beef jerky with me because I already knew, like, if I got a little hungry, there are no restaurants you can go by and pick something up to grub on. So it's always best to have beef jerky. You know, I'll take it from other YouTubers too, such as Gabriel Traveler, how he travels too. But my recent style the last few years, and even on my own, has been really reminiscent of Action Kid. And now other walkers too, such as Walk, Ride, Fly, Walking Commuter. These are New York City-based walkers, by the way. If you don't already know where I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I've been in Georgia for years by now, many years, but New York is still in my heart. And at this moment, AK, short for Action Kid, once again, we call him AK, funnily enough, he's in Los Angeles right now, so hope he's doing good out there in LA. I'm over here in Rex, Georgia, just exploring the backside of neighborhoods of Clayton and Henry County. There's the Clayton County Police to confirm that, so. I guess I've broken in my sneakers now, but they were pretty uncomfortable and still are, to be honest. Let me see this up here. Look at that. Flying. Must be in a hurry. He is flying. There are some other fast drivers over here as well. Now, I turned 25 at the end of this month, everyone. I turned 25, and this house address is 25. Wow. I say that because it's so pronounced out in this driveway and how it looks. It's so scenic and picturesque. And so is this house right over here too. That's a huge lot. But I'm gonna get this street shot over here. It's 7:30 p.m. on the nose, by the way, everyone. Here in Rex, Georgia. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Timing. And I get the date of the video and the title and the chat section, I have it pinned on when I recorded this premiere stream. It's a little better than live streaming anyway, because you don't have to worry about signal loss and buffering. But just like my friend AK said, it requires a lot more editing. You have to edit a lot more. Then you have to wait for it to save, etc., etc. Both have their pros and cons, but I can only do premiere streams anyway because I really can't live stream on my particular phone service. I have to be making a little bit more money to start doing that. And you guys have helped so much. I want to thank everyone for the super chats you've given me and all of my premiere streams so much. I want to thank you everyone so much for giving me super chats so much. It has helped me out so much to get new gear and become a better YouTuber using better equipment. And this is my job. You guys have helped me out personally so much. I am so glad to be doing this for you guys. What a wonderful job to have. This is my job, so. Being a YouTuber for all of you is awesome. And it's pretty fun, to be honest. It's pretty fun. Going back is a little easier because mostly it's on a decline, hill-wise. So it's a bit easier. There are some inclines, but mostly declines. And especially in these sneakers. Once again, I have on the Athletic Works Memory Foam size 11 sneakers. It's a nice lot over here. It's very nice. So you already know we passed by here, coming here, and now we're passing by going back. It smells like powder over here. Not sure if you can read it from here, but it says it's all about the horse. DavidDuels.net. That's an old school song that was just playing on there. From the late 90s. I know that because I listen to music of different ages, And that's definitely late 90s. I'm not going to give the name of it. YouTube's a bit sketchy. I'm going to cross back over because that is way too sketchy. Speaking of, walking on that side of the road. Some big sounding dogs going on behind me in the distance though. This is a unique road. Now we're entering Clayton County. Again, this is Henry County, and now we're about to enter Clayton again. With a little squirrel going across the street all the way over there. I'm trying to get the name of it. Cumberland Drive. This is a workout here. This is really hot out here too. I mean, it's not, like I said to you, it's not so hot, but still warm enough going up these hills. Now we're entering Clayton County. There's no street difference. That's a nice sunset. I'm gonna let these cars go by and get a picture. That's a nice looking SUV. Gonna get this on my phone. There you go. The sun is a lot bigger than how it looks on camera, but I'll deal with it. It's also a bit smeared on my camera. I try to clean off the ND filter as much as I could. At this point, I'm just wanting to go back to Stockbridge, where I'll be ending my premiere stream over there. This is a nice property as well. It's very nice over here. A lot of land, a lot of room, and cute. Very nice. All right. Just like magic, we're over at Alpine Road, which will take us back to State Road 42. Look at that shot of the sunshine and the car going on the other side of the road. It's beautiful. Oops. That's the same driver from earlier. She's very friendly. I'm not sure, like, if I can get this a little better than this, but I'll keep this recording. I'm not going to try to clean off the lens. I just want to hurry up and get back, but I'm going to get it on my phone. And once again, you can check it out on my Instagram. It's beautiful. All right. Was that a leaf falling? Awesome, dude. Autumn, even though the summer has pretty much still just started, we're not even really halfway through it. Autumn's coming up in just a couple of months. But the peak time for autumn foliage in Georgia is in November, so still quite some months away from that. We're about 3 or 4 months away still. But that's not long considering how quickly 2021 has gone by. It's gone by so quick. And for time reasons, I'm just going to say we're in the 2020s. We're in the 2020s, the early 2020s. It's so scenic over here. I want to also talk about the GoPro Hero 10 or DJI Osmo Pocket 3, probably, that I'll most likely end up getting. And I hope they have a 4K 120 FPS capability on that camera, or some sort of higher resolution 120 FPS setting. And then I'll get the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. However, I'm expecting the GoPro Hero 10 to record 1080p at 480 FPS, which is beautifully clear, realistic looking video at normal speed on a proper 480 Hz monitor that has not been released yet. But it has better resolutions such as 2.7K 240 FPS, which should look very realistic indeed, and my beloved 4K 120 FPS video quality setting. You can play around with the shutter and get pretty realistic video, as I've demonstrated, with 120 FPS to make it look pretty close to real life, and especially 240 on a 240 Hz monitor. It looks absolutely amazing, and it looks just as good as, in my opinion, on a 120 Hz monitor watching my 120 FPS videos. It's a little blurrier, but it has a little bit more of a charm to it, and I love it. 4K 120 FPS, it looks really good. I haven't seen it at 4K 120 FPS, but I've seen it at 120 Hz a couple of times. My laptop actually goes up to 110 Hz, but it's still a pretty good estimate, around the same frame rate as 120 Hz. It's around the same frame rate. So I usually make my videos on that laptop and watch it back at 110 FPS. I can't play the final 4K product because it's a pretty old computer, but still, even at 110 FPS, slow down just slightly, it looks absolutely amazing. And so that's been a hit with me, to make 120 FPS videos using the 2x speed method and watching it back on my laptop. But I do plan on getting a new laptop or new desktop for making my videos on, and professionally watching my videos back on it, and making sure it looks like how I want it to look professionally. It has to look like how I want it to look. So, but I did what I could do. This is a nice house over here. But to be honest, my 60 FPS videos are just as good in some ways as 120 FPS. And I can advertise these videos a lot easier than the 120 FPS ones. However, I'm also pioneering in a lot of ways 120 FPS video on YouTube. So I'm still pioneering it, and I still get a lot of views as I want to and as I should from my 120 FPS content. So, but I just say that, but I do want to get a GoPro Hero 10 when it comes out in October or November. It should even be September. It's somewhere between September and November, most likely October, that we should be seeing a GoPro Hero 10 coming out. All right, look at this over here. This amazing landscape. Rocky Mount Baptist Church. Someone's burning some leaves over there. Alright, we're almost on Henry Boulevard again. This time I'll go ahead and walk. I don't think it's... Well, I'll see. I'll see when I get over there. I may go ahead and cross back across the street. And it's just a sketchy setup, but I'll see. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. And consider subscribing to me if you're new watching this premiere stream. Please subscribe. It helps me so much. That like button helps the YouTube algorithm loads. You can hear those cars so loudly all the way over here, easily. The sun has gone down a lot, hasn't it? It's all the way over in that building lot over there, way in the distance. And it has cooled down tremendously. I think it's in the lower 80s now, upper 20s Celsius. So it's a little cooler now. That sun isn't right on my head. And thankfully too, there are clouds today, so it wasn't too overwhelming, but I wanted it to be a little sunny, you know. But what do you guys think about that walk? I mean, it really wasn't the safest as I kind of expected, but I wanted to go ahead and go over there anyway and see how it would be walking, and definitely to check out the Rex Mill, see how that's doing over there. The scenery was pretty nice along the road, but I don't know, what do you guys think? So here's the last segment of this walk. I'm going to be walking on Henry Boulevard right up ahead, straight down those rolling hills, and beyond there I'll end my premiere stream. It's going to be about 15 minutes roughly. It's 15 to 20 minutes, 15 to 20. Cars coming straight. It's cool, right? I moved over enough for me to walk. I have to be careful with the drivers around here, as anywhere really. But you do have to be careful. This is pretty awesome too. I'm not sure if that's a water pipe, but it looks like a nice V. V for victory. I stepped right on it, so how about it? All right. So we're now coming off of Old Macon Road and back onto State Road 42. If I were to cycle, I'd probably have to not use an ND filter. I probably could, but it would be a lot of motion blur. It depends on the angle of how I want the video to look. It would be jittery, but you could pause the frame and see the detail of where that was, as opposed to adding motion blur and making it look more realistic. But then you try to pause the frame of wherever that is and it's not clear. So if I do cycle, I'd probably not use an ND filter and do 4K 60 FPS. Just go ahead and upload it right away. Because that's what YouTube the majority of us walkers use anyway. We use 4K60. There's a lot of room over here now. A lot of room. Still be very careful. Jeez. Cars are coming so close. Alright. I'm not going to be able to really do that up ahead, so... Oh my god, look at that scenery. That is absolutely amazing. The cloud formation and the speeding car. Really be careful if you walk Henry Boulevard. After that image to save. Okay, got it. I'll just edit it later. This is too dangerous. This is too sloped over here. Welcome to Georgia. Or really anywhere else in the suburbs for that matter. They're too car centric. We need more sidewalks. They need to construct way more sidewalks. But still, this has been an awesome walk. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Put over into the meeting there a bit so I can have space. This is dangerous over here. Well, I'm going to put a pep in my step, even though it's a little uncomfortable once again. Just going to try to put a pep in my step and get to the intersection over there and cross the street, because it gets even tighter than this up ahead. There's the creek. It's gorgeous. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try and at least take a picture of this. This is too amazing not to get a picture of. I still have, some space here. Oops. Trying to navigate this touch screen. There we go. All right. Okay, there are no cars over here. It's going to be fun editing this premiere stream a little later. Coming out with a lot of content this month, considerably. Jeez, dude. Alright. I'm not going to push my luck at all. And I'm not even trying to push my luck, but I'm just going to have to walk over in this unnecessarily tall grass and get this motorcycle really quick. Yeah, dude. He has lights on the back of it soon. That's a good example of why I would probably do 4K60 without an ND filter with auto shutter, because like if you wanted to pause that motorcycle, it's all blur. But that's the whole point of an ND filter, is to add motion blur to it. So, different methods for different shots. It depends on what you want to do. 60 is still clear anyway, but it's not the clearest, to look exactly like real life. It's still pretty jittery, obviously. But it's way better than 30 by eons. But being POVHFR, high frame rate, point of view high frame rate, I push the boundaries of frame rates. I go up to 120, which is really not a lot for me. And sometimes if the method's easy enough, I'll do 240. We're going up a big hill, everyone. Right, here we are back at the intersection of Valley Hill Road and State Road 42, or Henry Boulevard. She said hi to me, cool. Signal to me, really, on these thin roads. Hi. Awesome. Kudos to all the friendly drivers throughout the stream. You guys rock, because these roads are way too thin in my opinion, and the speed limits are pretty high, as in a lot of suburbs in the United States and other countries too. They're only 2-lane roads for cars only, and they have the speed limits pretty high, to be honest. Even though it may not feel fast depending on your car or SUV, it's still pretty fast. In my opinion, these thin lane roads, the highest they should do is 45 mph, or about 60 kilometers an hour. I wish this thing said wait, but it's nothing, so it should be wait, wait, wait to cross Valley Hill Road, wait. Don't get that, get just. All right, this is an amazing shot as well. Hold on a second. I'm gonna take a picture of this, but I'm gonna do it over here. This is absolutely amazing. Nice. I'll mess around with it on Instagram later. All right. Not easy at all to walk through. I mean, really, this is like some sort of ant colony? Is it? Wow. It's pretty big. It's not the biggest, but it's still pretty large. It's a large colony. I can actually go into concrete here, thankfully, since this is an exit lane. My feet hurt a little bit. Awesome. This is pretty too. One of you guys in the comment section can name these berries for me. That'd be awesome. You can take a picture of it too. But these berries are interesting. I'm not going to touch them though. But they look really nice. It looks like the branches have mist on them, or dew, and early in the morning or after a nice rain shower. Back at the 𝐤𝐡𝐭 Plaza, and after this we have to worry about one last section, which will be the last segment of the whole walk. Is that thin patch up there where there's barely any room really to walk. It's a steep hill over there. It's really steep, so we shall see how that goes. I'll tell you how many steps I took during the whole walk. Yep. Now on a motorcycle, that would be different. If I did a video on a motorcycle, I'd use motion blur, because it would be more about the motorcycle ride more so than showing off the location. Bicycles or electric scooters or even e-bikes, you can do that better because you're going slower by the building. You're going slower by it, and you have to be careful, I mean, in these kind of roads, but you could still get the building if you're trying to show off the area. You know, like, you can show it off better on a bicycle with auto shutter. Bicycle, scooter, or if you drive by it slower, which is, I'm not sure if that's possible, so. But it just depends on the look you want, and what you're using your video for. I'm walking, you know, slow enough by the buildings, and I have motion blur on, so it's pretty realistic. You get the best of really all the worlds of shooting, because the video looks realistic with motion blur, you know, at 60 FPS. But you can still see where you're walking by pretty nicely. This is nice over here as well. I may not put this on Instagram, I may, but I may not. Still nice though. All right. And I may take this shot as well. Tire cell. It's beautiful over here. All right, so I'm gonna be paying attention to the cars and traffic, and not really talking much. I'll let you know how it's going, and then I'll talk just to let you know how it's going, really. All right, so here we go. Because that side you can't really walk anywhere. This side you have more room for a little while more than the other side. The trees are too much into the road. Cross your fingers, everyone. This is a dangerous road. Cross your fingers. I could walk over here, for a second and then get back onto the concrete since there's too much of a decline over there.
No cars back that way. Let me show you. No cars. All right. Breeze feels wonderful. This is a junkyard over here, a car junkyard. Stepped on that bottle. I hear a train in the distance too, slightly. And you probably can as well if you listen close enough. And make sure that the audio is really good. So dangerous. Alright, so that'll most likely be my last time walking that way. There wasn't really much in my opinion. I mean, I did see a lot. But it isn't worth these 2-lane highways to get to there unless you're driven there or ride a bike or ride a motorcycle there or even scoot there. But even then, you still have to be very careful. All right. All right, we're back in area where I started, everyone. We're back by the American Stone Company with their water fountain. I'll re-show you over here again because it's pretty tucked away, to be perfectly honest. Look at this lush grass. It's so lush. Beautiful. Look how deep my feet go into it. Be careful though in that kind of grass, you know. Could be little insects in there, you know, of course. Let's go over here a second. Some of their ads on this board over here. Oil Insurance and Bliss Beauty Supply with a pretty model on there. All right. Yes, everyone, let's take a moment to unwind from the thin roads that we just walked through and relax a second. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put the camera down and let you watch this for a couple of minutes. And while I go ahead and drink some more Powerade and probably gobble on some beef jerky. Nibble on some beef jerky, everyone, too. Again, if you don't know what kind of beef jerky I'm eating the private selection carne asada or carne asada 24-hour marinated beef jerky with citrus, cilantro, and a jalapeno kick. No on this. So, this is the Kroger private selection beef jerky. It's really good. Let's keep it going. All right, let's keep it going. Hope you enjoy that. That was nice, right? Had some beef jerky. Had the rest of my Powerade. I might as well, since I'm pretty much back in my area. But yes, that was quite the walk today. We all needed that break at the little fountain over there, because that was some stuff battling that traffic on the thin Georgian roads. Definitely the suburban roads. Once again, here's the hobby shop. And wow, they're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, everyone. Here you go, RC Misfits ATL. Gap Reviews, 𝐻𝐻𝐸, Outside the Box RC, Doc's RC Addiction, Rattle Can on Lexan. Big Break Lights on Instagram, but all of the other ones are on YouTube, and RC Misfits ATL is on Facebook. They have everything here, so. And they are usually a lot of people here. That come over here, surprisingly. And right next to it, you have the Rubens Antiques and Collectibles. We buy old vinyl records. It's pretty artistic over here. Got Marvin Gaye right there. Let's go underneath the horse, shall we? It's easier to go that way, but let's make it charming. How about it? Nice. How about it, right? And right next to here, we have the Sisters African Hair Braiding. I want to thank them, so much. They do a lot of work braiding hair. They do a lot of work, so I'll give them a shout out. They do a lot of work, so here they are, Sisters African Hair Braiding. Nice. There you are. And all of them pretty much look very pretty. Very pretty models. And here we are at the city limits of Stockbridge, Georgia. Incorporated 101 years ago. And 1920. 101. It's a little bit of an aggressive driver going on there. Thankfully, I'm over here on the grass, here and where he can drive. This is an amazing scenery, and I think I'm going to go ahead and end it over here at this lot. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the premiere stream over here, everyone. So if you love that premiere stream, you like exploring Henry and Clayton County with me, going to Rex, Georgia, to the Rex Mill, and seeing me take footage there at 120 FPS, seeing me navigate the weird traffic of the two-lane suburban highways of Georgia, please smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Please subscribe to me. You won't want to miss more of these premiere streams I do. I try and cover a lot of land and get different places on camera. Thank you everyone for stopping by here. recording for a couple more minutes and then I'll go ahead and stop recording. Once again, thanks everyone for stopping by. That was a nice long walk. It was very scenic, but I think Georgia and a lot of suburbs really need to do better on their road infrastructure and a way for pedestrians to walk on. It's car-centric, but still, there's still people that have to walk to where they need to get to. What if your car breaks down? What if you don't have a car? What if you have a bicycle? You know? What if you have a scooter? You know? So. But anyway, I'm going to tell you how many steps I did and end the premiere stream. It is now 8:22 p.m., which is 2022 in military timing. We're halfway through 2021. I'm sure in 2022 and beyond, I'm not sure how people will be looking at this video, but I hope you found it educational and just what to do and how to traverse South Atlanta, and what to do and what not to do, and where to go and where not to go, and assess it for yourselves. Let me load up my app here. It's now 8:23 p.m. everyone. We have Shirley's. This is a barbecue hub, I think. Shirley's Chicken and Waffle. Oh, nice. Let me go over here a second. And I'll tell you how many steps I did. Shirley's Chicken and Waffle, barbecue and soul food bar. Should go check them out. It's pretty nice. Once again, Shirley's Chicken and Waffle, barbecue and soul food bar on Henry Boulevard, State Road 42 rather, near Georgia 138 or Stockbridge Road. So I've done 16,204 steps today. 16,000 steps. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end my premiere stream over here. It's 8:24 p.m. 2024 military timing. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Have a great evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Please smash that like button and subscribe for more videos like this and more high frame rate videos. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.